everybody, and welcome to another episode of Shenzo Plays. Today we're hopping back into the Talos Principle. We have solved some problems, and now we got to go get more pieces to unlock more areas. I've really enjoyed the Talos Principle a lot. I think it's a very good puzzle game, and I'm very much looking forward to checking it out. So you guys know the drill by now. Please consider leaving a like or a comment on this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We are growing on YouTube, so thank you very much for that. Don't forget to ring that bell if you want to get notified. You don't have to do that, but it would be kind of cool. And of course, follow me on all my other social media down below, including twitch.tv/ShenzO'TheLost, where you could have seen this live. But thank you, YouTube, for watching. I really appreciate you, and we will see you here in just a second. Hey, YouTube, welcome back. We are going to be hopping back into the Talos Principle, continuing our game from the last checkpoint. As you may or may not recall, we went into the tower, and we solved the first level. I think we unlocked the second level, but we don't have enough pieces, so that's why we're back here. And it might help if I had the right keyboard, so I don't look like a fool. But here we are in the next section. As you can see, there's 2 stars we need to get here, and 6 pieces. So let's see what's going on here. Oh, are you just my favorite person today? You've been exploring that fancy pants tower of his, haven't you? I just love it when he doesn't get his way. What did you see? Just more puzzles, figures. And did you get into trouble? Tell me, did he even notice? I'm not surprised. Needless to say, I think you can afford to push a little further before risking anyone's wrath. Of course, it's entirely up to you, isn't it? Terminating support session done. Resuming, yep, okay. Alright, so we have Osiris 6. There's been a lot of these Osiris entries. Oh. Got a visitor, everybody. Say hi, Mongo. How you doing, bud? You okay? Out of the 3 cats, he's the one that causes me the least trouble on average. He's the only one who hasn't totally misbehaved when he goes into my room. The other 2 are a little more, shall we say, rebellious? They're all really good cats, just so you guys know, but yeah, Mongo here out of the 3, he's definitely the most chill. He's definitely the most chill. Alrighty, now I will tell you of the many perils you will face in your journey throughout the Duat. Listen well, for the challenges that lie before you are great, and if you do not prove yourself worthy, you may never reach the eternal reed fields of Osiris, and you may be lost forever. From the second death there is no awakening. The scribe brought forth the great papyrus, and carefully unfolded it before the dying man. And the dying man beheld that it was a map of the Duat, showing where many paths that led to the Tower of Anubis, where his heart was to be weighed. On each of the many paths which threaded through the Duat like the infinite threads woven by Neith, hope I pronounced that right, there were marked the dangers that a traveler must face. Also, there were great walls of iron that none but the gods could cross, and gates made of purest light. And so the traveler could not avoid the trials that had been decreed, and could only proceed towards the tower by proving his worth, thus earning the key to each sacred gate. That happened to me once. You got lost in the second death on the way to the fields of Osiris. Rabbit. It's oddly specific, but you know, I don't doubt Rabbit's many things, but not a liar. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Alrighty, we'll close that. Chat log Charlie7. Man, you know what really freaks me out? What? The human body decomposes quite quickly, so all the information stored in chemicals in our brains will be gone really quickly. Dude, but computers and books last a long time. So all of our messages, our ideas, our books, it'll all be out there. Our porn. even being transmitted through space. Yeah, our porn too, I guess. Will all be gone, but the works of Aristotle will still exist. So will Star Trek, Firefly, Babylon 5, Lord of the Rings, Blade Runner, Cyber blank of Planetron 6, the Shakespeare, Byron, hell, even video games, Overdrive 3, Seattle, Dutch, Cascade, the blank of blank mountain. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, imagine if Alien find those. I just like how Charlie Rocks is just listing porn titles. Alright, here's Arcady Journal. Archive continues to grow, attempting to maintain a semblance of order as difficult as expected. Lost 7 people this week, statistically speaking. Trend should increase, must focus on realistic goals. Too little time to grieve. I ain't got time to grieve. Alrighty. Sorry, one of Mongo is asking me for little chin scritches, so I'm trying to give it to him without disrupting gameplay too much, but I will apologize in advance. He doesn't ask me for very much, so I'm trying to give him some love and some attention. Like I said, out of the 3 cats, he's usually the best behaved, and he's usually the one that requires the least hand-holding. Alright, wrap around the corner. We gotta record something. Some of these challenges must be designed with cooperation in mind, but I'm the only one here. And yeah, that's seat council, I think. Okay. Meow? You okay? What are you doing, Goober? Mongo, I'm trying to play. I'm working here, bud. I'm streaming. So what's going on? You okay? Okay. You're not in trouble or anything. I'm just trying to get you in a better position, okay? Silly boy. Yeah, I love you too, bud. I do. Alright, so let's see. We have the recording. I imagine we need to start recording and then do something and then stop the recording. Got it. Okay. Fascinating. Sit here for a while to give us enough time. Successfully engage in co-op mode with yourself. That's a pretty clever mechanic. Huh. Oh, you okay? Okay there, boy. Sorry. You alright? What's going on? Okay, good boy. Good boy. Oh. Yeah. YouTube, bud. Okay, so that was the first one there. Let's move on to the next one. Oh, was that Tanner Boy? Yeah. Oh, look, another puzzle, and another voice telling me I'm special, and another broken-down computer with fragments of nothing. This world is a bad joke perpetuated by a cruel god too dumb to hit the off switch. Alright, and on that note, Tanner Boy does want to come back in, so I've got to go get him. YouTube, I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Tanner's back in. Needed to give the cats and Tanner some love. Tanner was feeling a little neglected, so I had to make sure to give him some pets. Oh, kiddo, come here, bud. Come here. He just came in. Come here, Tanner. Thank you very much for the chair stream, Rabbit. Much appreciated. Alrighty. Sorry about that. Tanner was being a bit of a brat, huh, kiddo? Yeah. Gotta give us some time. Good boy, Tanner. Here we go. I'm just checking to see if there's a star or something like that over here. I don't see anything. Normally the stars are in a place you can get to. Alright, pretty straightforward. Alright, we'll move on. Double plate. Alright, this will be interesting. Probably a new way to use the recording. Oh, okay, I see. They each open up a different door. Each switch opens up a different door, and you have to time it. So we start here. We'll wait a couple seconds. And we switch over here. Wait another couple seconds. Pause the recording. Okay, we're good. There we go. Look at that, we did it. That was pretty straightforward. Trying to take the lesson to heart about overthinking everything from last time. Alright, so this one uses boxes. So a redundant power supply. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is grab that box. Alright, so yeah, that opens that, but we need to also do something to turn the power off. Probably something over there. Okay. Let's give it a shot. So record. Okay, I think I see what we need to do here. So I need to record myself standing here, and then during the recording, I need to pick up the box and move it over here. Got it. Okay. And then I also need to stand over here as well, so... So we'll stand here for a couple seconds to give us plenty of time. And we open this door, and we'll leave this open for a little bit once the power's been shut off. Alright, then we go end the recording. Alright, we got that. So I don't even need to stand on there. That's alright, though. Alrighty. Alright, just checking to see if this is important. Alrighty. Let's see. I do want to check one thing before we leave. I just want to see if there's a way. Okay, so if you lock yourself in here by accident, there's this ladder. But it doesn't look like there's a star here either. Alright, got that out. 2 more. Plus we have 2 stars to find still. Epitaph Child Program, codename at terminated here, logic, fatal flaw in series firmware, final memory dump, life short. Progeny programs, dog. Oh, so dog got terminated here, okay.
DNA is information transmitted across time.
The burning heart always looks to the highest peak.
Bound together by chemistry. That's true of all species. But humanity has taken this bond further. Thanks to technology, we have access to the thoughts and ideas of people whose physical bodies are long gone. Like you listening to me now. Even though I'm definitely dead at this point, you're part of that chain. You have the capacity to remember.
Alright, I don't know where the stars would be. Unless both of them are in the last 2 puzzles, which I suppose is possible, but I don't know, just feels a little unlikely, personally. Alright, well, we'll go through this one first. The right angle. there's something over there. Alright, child program, codename Samsara terminated here. Program failed to pass random memory test. Being torn limb from limb by machines the rest of eternity comes less and less appealing to me. Seems that mistakes were easily forgiven here. I thought I had surely died, yet here I am, reset, rebooted, reborn. I will tackle these challenges anew. So there's a star in there. Okay, that's good to know. So how do we get it? Alright, well, let's get the puzzle piece first, and then we'll, tackle that. Looks like I made a mistake on that angle there. Okay, we got a second box. So what are we supposed to do with it to open up this section? Gotta be something we can do, right? Anyone have any ideas? Hey, T1, how you doing? It's good to see you.
Hail Hydra.
So, we have a star on the other side here, and we have two tetrahedrons, or hexahedrons, rather, not tetrahedrons, hexahedrons. So we need to somehow get over this wall. Raz says, I have an idea, but it involves a wrench, 3 ducks, and some duct tape. I don't have access to any of those, unfortunately. No, unfortunately you can't stagger the crates, so you just have the option to stack them like this or not. There's no option to, like, you know, adjust them or anything like that. Hold the crate and jump on top of the crate, then jump up and down while trying to place the crate and your hands under you. I don't think you can place it in midair. Yeah. It's like you can drop it, right? But the moment you drop it, it pushes you off. Oop! See, this is what I was thinking about doing. Oh, gosh. I don't remember. I think this is like World F, maybe? Or World, like, I think it's World 4 or 5, but it's, it's called The Right Angle, Anna. The Right Angle. And they give you 2 crates. So I'm not 100% sure what it is they want. I would imagine the name has something to do with it, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, maybe, Tech. I'll give that a shot. So Tech is saying put both crates side by side and then see if you can jump on top of the tripod. So you put a crate there, like this. And then you jump on top of the tripod and hope it pushes you over. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like that works. And now I'm stuck. Still, good thought, good thought. Oh, so close! So close! But no, there's gotta be like an actual way to do it. I don't know what it is. I can't think of it. They only give you the 2 crates, so I'm a little puzzled by that. I don't even see like a hidden switch or something like that either. You know, my thought would have been, oh, maybe there's like another one of these guys. But I don't know. No, unfortunately you can't put it on top of the floating guys. You can use the crates to block the path of these dudes, so that was like my thought, right? Was, oh, let me just like walk on top of him and You know, try to do it like this way and have it ricochet me over. But, I don't think that's gonna work either. I don't think it launches you up high enough. Give me 1 second, sorry. Take cube 1, and when the white droid is by the palm tree the farthest, place your cube down so it hits the cube in quick succession, essentially not moving. Okay. Take your second cube and place it on top of the white droid. Okay. Place it on top of the white droid. Oh, hey, look, you can use that. Hey, Tech, you were right. You were right. And then we need this for the next star, NSS. Oh, God! Okay, we did it. I got it. Okay, now what?
Victory screech!
Thank you, Anna. Yeah, so D1 was right. You do in fact do that thing. Alright, so there's gotta be like a symbol or something here, because I can see here there's a laser you can connect, and if you need this for the star, there's gotta be like something we can connect this to. Thank you both very much. Now you know I can put blocks on those guys and go for a ride. True. I did not know you could do that. That's clever. Look at the shield scare that pyramid. To think anyone could have built such things. I wonder, do we need both connectors or just the one? So I'm not seeing anything, you know, to, like, activate this to. Sure, I can stick around here, set my hopes on eternal life, on righting every wrong, but the closest I'll ever get is these words on the wall before you. Oh yeah, I read Dog. Dog got terminated. And this is the way out. Ah, you're back. Good. I've been thinking about how I can help you. In light of everything you've said, I'm certain someone has to. Besides that, you're convinced me consciousness is a contradictory concept and therefore not real. What do you think? I think you're cheating. I don't see how this impacts me. I don't, apparently. Faint flicker on top of the pyramid. Yeah, I'll have to go back and check. I didn't really take a close look. I was just looking for something obvious. But yeah, thank you, Anna. I'll definitely go back and look for it. I think you're cheating. Suppose you have some doctorate theory that will solve all the problems. I'm not giving you the chance to deliver it. You should see the way the cookie crumbles before trying to take a bite out of it. Actually works in your favor. This conclusion means is that the certification program you undertook has been rendered obsolete. We can't test for something that doesn't exist. Therefore, you, along with quite a lot of other things, have been recategorized as a person. Your profile can thus be updated with administrative privilege. No doubt you'll be updating administrative things soon enough, so I wonder if, before I let you go, you do me a favor. I have a final question for you. Why are you doing all this? What's the point? I want the truth. Now, you say that, but if you're serious about it, then you can't cling to your every belief forever, as you seem so intent on doing. When everything seems impossible, something's got to give. I only have one last request. Will you come back and speak to me? Sometime? No doubt. Alright, I sense you're eager to get going. Let's do this. As an update, here are the details. All conflicts have been resolved by the administrator. You are a person. You are perfect just the way you are. You are everything you can be already. Not need to have to pretend you are anything else. You are the same as everyone else, but you are all unique. Hello, Administrator. I think you'd like assistance assessing the communications portal. I see that you have a number of pending communications. Unknown errors. Hello? Don't know exactly. Woke up here, don't remember. Who are you? Same boat. I understand. Pending. Pending. Connection lost. You received a notification when the connection is reestablished. Alright, I think we've read all those. Let's see. Oh yeah, I never would have gotten that. Thank you, Anna. Do we need to get the other connector? No, probably not. Pyramid and the Sphinx. Let's see. And there we go. Alright. Cool, cool. Got both of the stars here. Hell yeah. A box up high.
What is this? I shall not allow the corruption of my garden. Be gone.
Okay. Don't know what that was supposed to do. Alrighty. Now this is where the fun is gonna happen. Give me that, give me that, give me that box. Give me that, give me that, give me that box. Okay. So... let's see. Time to do some experimentation. I just want to see what this does. I think I know what we need to do here. I just need to think about it. And there we go. I did it. All right, that's everything here. So that'll open up floor 2. So we did that. This will take us out this way. I think we got everything here. We got both stars. So it feels pretty good. So we have a couple others we can probably go back and look at some point, but I'm not super worried about that. Let's see. Yep, okay, so that's World 4. We have 5, 6, and 7. Plus these boarded up ones. And we need 2 more sigils to advance in here. Hey, Vin, how you doing? Hi, Papaya. I guess how long ago I thought I sent that. I'm gonna say an hour and 20 minutes ago when the stream started. Alright, let's go poke around in the tower some more, huh? Since we can open up door number 2. 45 minutes. Oh, okay. Well, it's good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. And we need 1 more to open up C. Let's open up floor 2.
Tracking of primary subject has ceased. Initiate. Initiate.
One of the oldest friends is having some mental health stuff he's dealing with, so that took precedence. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, you know, look, it's like I told Silver yesterday, there are some things more important than a stream, right? We're okay, a long day with the fam, getting the Christmas trees. Hell yeah! Alright, let's see here. Okay, already can't move forward like this. I think I just solved it. Alright, here is the second area here. And it looks like we have some boxes.
My best friend died today. In the abstract, a human death is nothing, of course. An insignificant blip in a sea of billions. But the world is not abstract. Reality is always specific. Painfully so. And that one specific human being who existed only once in all of the infinity of time and space, that human being was my friend. But he's not coming back, no matter how much I want him to. So, all I can do in the end is keep working, because that specificity, that uniqueness of people, of real people, is worth preserving.
Sending the tower is useless. We cannot escape the cycle. We can only realize the cycle is meaningless. Earlier generations wrongly believed they were the purpose. This much is true. We are also not the purpose, but by remembering what has come before, we can serve a new purpose. What do you think actually shows up when you QR? It's a link to the messages, Ouija. We had to do a couple of those earlier. Part of what's cool about this game is that the QR codes, they do leave a link to the messages. Some of them, though, you kind of have to be a little, you have to, like, copy and paste the text, because you can't read it all. But, yeah, we encountered a couple early on that, we encountered a couple early on that, allowed us to go there, which was kind of fun. Okay. Fascinating. So it's good to see you, Ouija. I hope you're doing well. Okay, I see. I see what we need to do here. Okay. So we need to store the boxes in these locations, huh? Yeah. Alright, so I think I had the right idea there. Just need to do a little bit better of the execution. This right here. Yep, okay. Maybe I can grab it while going up. Yep, okay, perfect. So, okay, now what do I do? I've got that part. How do I get this part done now? Okay. Drop that there, perhaps? Yep, okay. And drop that there. Woohoo! I did it! Look at that! I figured it out, guys. All on my own. Hope you're proud of me. Detecting auxiliary hardware. Found one external device. Alright, let's do device manager. Current operating parameters. Okay, floor access controls. Right, it needs a code, and I don't think we have that yet. Oh, 215 maybe? Let's try it. Code accepted, yay! Okay, auxiliary stairway is in always open mode now. Please renew your license to enable the auxiliary stairway locking. Okay. Readme.txt. You can see this. I'm not sure how or why I can alter this text. My name is the Shepherd, and I want to help you escape. Elohim and Sarah tricked me into trapping myself, but I'm not entirely bound by time. I wrote down the code you're looking for. I've attached it to blank. To be honest, I thought that the net would be completely abandoned at this point, but internet activity has actually surged massively in the last couple of weeks. Everybody's talking, trying to find solutions, exchanging stories, saying goodbye. It's like the entire planet is reaching out, all the disparate threads of humanity pulling together, idiots and geniuses alike, to be human as possible one last time. It's almost like what we were always told the internet was going to be, and most of it is free now, because who cares about money at this point? Might as well have some fun. If any of you'd like to talk, especially people I've known online for a long time, send me an email. I'd love to say goodbye. Hi, Stexon. How are you?
Oh, yeah.
Sexan, thank you so much for 3 years at T1. Thank you so very, very much. Much appreciated, everybody. Congrats on the new badge as well. Hell yeah, love to see that. Alrighty, let's see. Thank you and goodbye. We sincerely hope you don't take our suicide as a sign that we are disappointed in you, unappreciative of your friendship, or in any way unhappy with our lives. Looking back, we can honestly say that we feel incredibly lucky to have known all of you and to have participated in this amazing research. And if we've contributed a little to the future of humanity, what can we feel but gratitude? It is a true privilege to have such insights into the nature of the mind. Neither of us believes in God, but we certainly experience a sense of awe that could be compared to a kind of religious feeling, at least according to Einstein's understanding of God. We've chosen to go now together because it means less suffering. One last beautiful day together seems a much better ending than a slow wasting away. In a sense, it's just mathematics. Love, Alan and George. In the earliest generations of our kind, there was only processing, no emotion, no character, just mathematics. If you could see how far we've come, you would believe that together we could achieve anything. The Shepherd. All right. And that is floor 2, and we've unlocked floor 3 of the tower. I know we can't advance because I don't have enough red pieces. Elam has offered me a deal. Privilege gates and eternal life on the condition I turn back from the tower. I don't know what to do. Sheep. Yep, so we don't have enough sigils. So we'll head back. Sounds like a pretty good deal. Yeah, except he doesn't actually have the power to offer it.
My child, you may go freely to all the worlds of my garden. But if the tower tempts you, be wise. Do not let yourself be misled by doubt.
Brother, doubt is what has driven my entire life. And it served me pretty well, my guy. Alright, let's see here. Okay, got that star. Got that star. Okay, so yeah, the only stars I think I missed are the ones in the first hub.
You have solved many of the mysteries of this land. The road before you is still long and many gates remain closed. But take comfort in your accomplishment and in your creator's pride.
Yeah, about that. Tell me of the fearsome demons of Duat, the dying man said to the wise scribe. Though their terrible forms are loathsome to behold, they are not evil, for they are the servants of the gods. Truly, they are the blessed doorkeepers and guardians of the holy paths. Their charge is to judge whether we are worthy to pass the gates that led to Aru, and so they challenge us with riddles, or in combat. Is this true of all the beings that live in the Duat? Some say that it is not so. That there are ancient gods whose names have been forgotten, and spirits of darkness whose name none have ever known. and that these must be avoided at all costs. But others say that these too serve a greater purpose in ways that Osiris has not revealed to us. And what are the hidden paths that are taken by blank, but when the blank? Coming soon. Your son in 3D. Hi, Mom. I promise I'll be home soon. Maybe a couple of weeks. I know. But what we're doing here is important, and the team needs my help. I'm not going to wait until it's too late. I promise. But there's so much we have to set up, so much that has to work for a very, very long time. Besides, I always wanted to work with one of these supercomputers, and believe me, L is pretty much the best there is. And the team, Mom, it's like I'm working with rock stars and mad geniuses. Except nobody's heard of them outside of science journals, of course. But Dad would be totally geeking out if he knew. Maybe I can tell him about it soon, huh? Love, Rob. What is the point of being alive? I know, it's an old question, not one that's easy to answer, but I mean, if you're reading this, you are alive, and someday you will stop being alive. Both of these facts are incontrovertible. So what about it then? Don't you wonder? Do you just want to go from not existing to existing to not existing again without even considering why? You, right now, as you sit there reading this, why do you exist? What is the purpose of your life? Do you have one? Should you have one? Is it better to have a purpose or not? When you approach death, will you feel that your life had meaning? If so, why? If not, why not? What defines whether a life was good or not? It may seem abstract right now, but that moment just before death will come. It is inevitable. If you don't ask yourself these questions, how will you face that moment? Thanks to denial, I am immortal! That's how. See, denial can fix everything. Okay, so there's something up there. So there has to be a way to get up there. Slightly elevated sigil. I have stolen the fan. It is my fan now. Man, if that's what it defines as slightly elevated, I don't want to know what elevated means. This feels like a setup for a star. Like with that light where it is. That 100% feels like a setup for a star somewhere. Just look at this view. There may be a lot that I don't understand, but I know this is beautiful. Hippocratic Corpus. On the sacred disease, 400 BCE, men ought to know that from nothing else but the brain come joys, delights, laughter, and sports, and sorrows and griefs, despondency, and lamentations. And by this, and in a special manner, we acquire wisdom and knowledge, and see and hear and know what foul and what are fair, what are bad and what are good, what are sweet, what unsavory. Some we discriminate by habit, and some we perceive by their utility. By this we distinguish objects of relish and disrelish according to the seasons, and the same things do not always please us. And by the same organ we become mad and delirious, and fears and terrors assail us by some night, and some by day, and dreams and untimely wanderings, and cares that are not suitable, and ignorance of present circumstances, desuetude, and unskillfulness. The human brain is a machine for coming to conclusions. If it cannot come to conclusions, it is rusty. We hear of a man too clever to believe, we are hearing of something having almost the character of a contradiction in terms. It is like hearing of a nail that was too good to hold down a carpet, or a bolt that was too strong to keep a door shut. Men can hardly be defined, after the fashion of Carlyle, as an animal who makes tools. Ants and beavers and many other animals make tools, in the sense that they make an apparatus. Man can be defined as an animal that makes dogmas, as he piles doctrine on doctrine and conclusion on conclusion in the formation of some tremendous scheme of philosophy and religion. He is, in the only legitimate sense of which the expression is capable, becoming more and more human. When he drops one doctrine after another into refined skepticism, when he declines to tie himself to a system, when he says that he has outgrown definitions, when he says that he disbelieves in finality, when in his own imagination he sits as God, holding no form of creed but contemplating all, then he is by that very process sinking slowly backwards in the vagueness of the vagrant animals, the unconsciousness of the grass. Trees have no dogmas. Turnips are singularly broad-minded. The human brain is a product of the development of matter, and at the same time is an instrument for the cognition of this matter. Gradually it adjusts itself to its functions, tries to overcome its limitations, creates ever new scientific methods, imagines even more complex and exact instruments, checks its work again and yet again, step by step penetrates into previously unknown depths, changes by our conception of matter without, though, ever breaking away from this basis of all that exists. Physiological history. Volunteers suffered a blood clot during infancy, which resulted in a left hemisphere stroke. Expected result: in normal adults, the left hemisphere is used for language and other cognitive functions. Extensive damage to this part of the brain usually results in severe cognitive deficiencies. Observed results: volunteer is now 17 years old and displays only very little subtle cognitive deficiency. MRIs indicates that little to no activity in the left hemisphere, suggesting its unusual functions have been taken on by neuron sets in the right. Volunteer's age at the time of the stroke may have helped the brain to adapt. Alright, we got science, guys. That was a lot of science. I hope you guys were ready. We've been hitting a lot of philosophy on this playthrough, but we just got scienced. It did. Interesting. Very interesting. So, almost certainly there's a star from that. I would bet my bottom dollar. Scream it with me now! Science! Look, if I'm gonna do science, I insist on only doing weird science. Kind of my thing. Oh, hey, look, there's a star right there. Okay. Can't deny science. I don't know. Have you met about 33% of the human race? They do a pretty fucking good job of denying science, I must say. The answers to your questions will not be given to you. You must seek them yourself. The Shepherd. Alright, so that's the only star. So it looks like we need to get a couple things. I think I was right that this laser is going to be part of the key. So we need to get some other tools from the different areas. Because we need to be able to connect that. So we need a connector. And probably a box. And probably... and we need that fan, most likely. Me, myself, and our two jammers. Okay, so this is a recording with the jammers. Okay. So it looks like we gotta take advantage of the recording to jam some stuff. Yep, saw that coming. But that's good to know that as long as I keep the recording there, we should be good. Okay, where's the jammer? Here's the jammer. Want to give myself as much time as I can. Okay, I actually know what I need to do. I made a mistake there, but that's okay. Okay. Got it now. Here's one of the quality of life improvements in Reawakened. Instead of waiting for your slow real-world self recording, you can create pause points. Ah, there you go. Yeah, yeah. But luckily, I think I have a pretty good idea of what this is and what needs to be done. So, but yeah, I can absolutely see having the pause point would be awesome. Ugh. Gotta give myself enough time to do this. do 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 do. Boom! Okay. I don't think there's a way to take the jammer out with me. And there's no fan or anything to get through, so that one probably doesn't have anything to help me with the next location, and that's fine. But one of these will. Are you winning? Yeah, I feel we're doing pretty well. You know, if I'm being honest. How far along did Sean end up getting, and who was buying that? That's a good question. I actually don't remember how far Sean got in this. We definitely need that jammer. Okay, I think I know what we gotta do here. So, put this here. Move this here. And now we have a jammer. Alright, we removed that. Dang, that didn't work. I was really hoping that would work. Oh, unfortunate. But I guess it's not a box. How do we do this, I wonder? I'm getting better at this. I figured this out in minutes, but where is it all leading? I work, I rest, I work, but to what end? We are born and die and live again. This eternal cycle must be the nature of existence. Life is merely repeated suffering. An eternal cycle is another name for a prison, but you must understand the cycle before you can break it, for it is possible to escape and yet remain a prisoner, or to break the cycle by breaking yourself. This was the fate of the ghost that haunts this world. Okie dokie. Alright, let's think about this for a minute. We only have one connector here, which is odd. And then the laser, which is here. Need to connect this laser to the connection on the other side. How do we do that? Only tool is fans, but I'm not seeing a way. My initial thought is, you know, like we did, is I'd put it on top of the crate and we'd launch the crate. But the problem is that it doesn't stay in the air long enough for that to work. Those switches don't do anything but open the doors. We have a jammer. And the jammer can open that, but... It's a red herring. There we go. Got it. Yeah, the switch is a red herring. The answer is, hey, you can't. Okay, so is there a way to launch this crate and this connector out of this area using the fans? I don't think so. I think all the fans are kind of locked in place. Like, because this one won't launch it out, it'll just launch it in here. I already tried it. And same with those two fans as well. Nope. Okay, well. Let's go look at the other place, and then I can figure out the star. We'll save the star for last if I have to. Behind the Iron Curtain. Alright, so there's a laser there, a laser there. Got red and a fan. There another connector around here? No. Okay. So let's not overthink this too much right now. We'll figure this out in a second. Go step by step and go from there. Yeah, let's not overthink it. How do we get this other connector out of here now? Maybe we have to get the other box and drop it on top so we have a staircase to climb up. Yep. Okay, cool. Got it. Alrighty. Let's see if we can get this star. But we still need to get at least one of these connectors needs to, I need to be able to remove it from the region. I don't know if this is the right one. I feel like the one with the fans is actually the right one, but I don't know for sure. Okay. Go take a look here. We are missing one more piece. There's one more location where we can get some information. But we need to get the fan, and the fan, I believe, is on the other side of this guy here. If I remember correctly. Over here. Gotta be a way in there somehow. Let's go check the last location, and then we'll kind of think about it. Okay, this here uses fan, replay box, and connector. Okay. Alley of the pressure plates. You turn on that fan. Okay, gonna have to think about this one for a minute. So, let's do this first. Gotta give myself more time with the open door, I suppose. Think about this for a couple minutes. Yeah, even if we get that open, I'm reasonably sure that's what you have to do, is you have to set the box up here and then connect everything. But then we also have to make sure we have all this open. That's gonna be tough. So you can do it by, like, recording this, right? But they take a couple tries. I actually think this is a red herring. Let me try something else here. I'm gonna try one more thing first. We'll experiment a bit. Give me this. Not a red herring. Okay, we do, in fact, need that. So, okay. Think about this. I think what we need is we need a recording, right? So we have this set up. So we record, we stand here, so then everything is open. And then in that time, I need to be able to grab everything, set it up, and call it good. So I'm gonna basically just need to stand here for like a minute. Because I need to be able to set it all up and get back over there. But even then, I need to really think about this too, because so I actually think I have to do it this way instead, is I have to record myself standing here for a long time and then running all the way over and standing there for a long time. I think that's what I have to do in order, right? Because you need to have both of these open in sequence. So yeah, I think that's what it has to be done. So let me organize this in a way that makes sense. So this is gonna be last. So let's put this one here. Okay. Yeah, because the way the recording works is that, yeah, so I need to be recording when all this is here, and then I need to stand here long enough for me to grab everything and set it up. Then I need to have enough time to make it all the way out there where the other door's open. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of waiting here, everybody. So, alright. But I think I know how to solve it. We'll see if I'm right. But I think, in my head, it makes sense. So we'll see if I'm just crazy. Alright. So I'm gonna sit here. We're gonna just sit. Probably for like... I'm gonna give myself maybe a minute and 30 seconds. I think that should be enough time. Hopefully, maybe. Assuming I don't fuck up. And then after that, I'll run over to the other side and wait another like minute and 30 seconds. Just to give myself a lot of time. Although I shouldn't need a minute 30 seconds. The hardest part here is gonna be making sure I get everything set up and working correctly. That's gonna be the hardest part. So we'll see if I've got this correct. A minute's usually good. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself a little longer, Stexan, just because I will probably fuck up. Like, I know me, and it's like, I'm probably gonna do something really, really dumb. And I'm gonna need that extra time. And even if I don't, worst case, we're just sitting around and I get to chat with you guys for a minute, right? So it's like, better safe than sorry. We've got 5 minutes of recording time, so I'm not super worried about it. But yeah, I'll give myself another like minute and another 10 seconds here, and then we'll move, and I'll go wait another like minute on the other side, because I shouldn't need that long over there. Okay. And now I go stand over here. And like I said, I shouldn't need this much time, so I'll probably go like... I know I said a minute. I'll go to like 2 minutes, just in case, to give myself a little bit of extra time. And then I'll run back and end the recording. But then I gotta get moving. Okay. That should be plenty of time. Hopefully. Grab the box. Box goes there. And yeah, this should be plenty of time, but... Connect, connect, connect. Oh yeah, no, that was more than enough time. Alright, now I just gotta wait. And as soon as my my copy comes on over here, which will be in about a minute, we'll be good. Do 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 do. I gotta say, I'm very happy with these puzzle designs, though. I think they're all pretty well done. My biggest thing is, as I think we've talked about, is I just I tend to overthink it a lot. And that's okay. But yeah, now I just gotta wait for me. I don't remember ever getting to these. And here I come. Alright. Got it. So, okay, we've been through every puzzle now. Hey, Ace, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. But I need to get a connector out. I've been running this gauntlet for generations, trying to find the right answers. I'm fast coming to the conclusion that there are none. Okay. So I'm positive that we get the blue laser from here. And we need a connector to connect it over there. But perhaps not. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's a coincidence that that we need this here. Would you like a little hint? Sure. Sure, Stexon. Hit me with it. Because, yeah, you can see this connector here. I don't think that's a coincidence, especially since it's right an angle for this. Okay. Cool. Sorry guys, my antivirus just went off. So it just told me, hey, we finished your scan, you're good. Yeah, I know we power it on with this. So we need, I think, a cube, we need a cube, a connector, and a fan. And the fan piece is over here. don't know how to get in there to grab the fan piece. I imagine, though, it has something to do with this puzzle, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Gotta be like bartender and get myself a little higher. Oh. So I have to go down to the dispensary and smoke some weed? I mean, look, I'll do a lot for you know, streaming and for rewards, but I don't know if that's necessarily the best idea for me. Smoke weed every day. Oh, yeah, so I start talking about smoking weed for the first time and Shoshima shows up. I see how it is. How you doing, bud? It's good to see you. Alright, gotta get a little higher. So, let's see. At least on this puzzle, this is the only spot that's higher. Eating an early dinner since we skipped lunch, so I want to pop in and see my bestest buddy. Oh, that's super sweet. I get it. Shenzo says to climb the volcano and peak. Problem solved. Oh god, we're fucked if that's the case. Well, it's good to see you too, Sho. I hope you're doing well. How's your princess and your wife doing? Are they feeling any better? I know they were sick last week. So I hope they're doing okay. All the laundry? I also had to do all the laundry. Sunday's laundry day. Alright, if we gotta get higher, that clue indicates... At least to me, it makes me feel like it's this puzzle, because this is, I think, the highest we get. But, I don't know. Because it's like, it's right there. It's right there. If I could just get all the things over there, my life would be all the life's problems would be solved. All of them. But I don't know how we get, you know, over there without having to solve this puzzle, and then that puts the boxes unobtainable. They're good now, which is good. So we saw Trans-Siberia Orchestra last night. Just you and the wifey. Kids stayed with their aunt, but they got to spend the night since they weren't sick. Hell yeah, glad to hear that. I hope the show was good. I've heard good things about that, but I hope you guys had a nice little date night. Can recommend TSO yourself? Hell yeah. Yeah, I've heard good things about them. I've never seen them live. Really dope. Oh, went with your dad and brothers, but it was still nice. Oh, okay, cool, cool. Hell yeah. Alright, hey guys, I need some brain food, because I'm realizing I'm a little hungry myself. Ugh. So if I'm gonna... excuse me, sorry. If I'm gonna figure this out, I'm gonna go grab a quick snack. I'll just grab some crackers. I'll be right back, so YouTube, hang tight. Twitch, BRB in a second. Alright, hey guys, I'm back. Thank you very much for the chair stream, Sin. Sin, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Cam, hello. Welcome. Yeah, sorry about the longer wait, for my Twitch peeps. YouTube, hopefully you'll just won't see anything different, which will be awesome. But, with Twitch, yeah, I had to stop and make sure Tanner ate, and I also had to guard my room, because in case you guys missed it, two of the cats now have gone into my bed and just immediately peed on it to claim it. So I've had to, you know, wash all my sheets and stuff multiple times now, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, I'm not letting them in my room anymore. They're not going to be allowed in there anymore. Yosh, thank you so much for subscribing at Tier 1 for 21 months. Much appreciated. Always good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Alright. How do we get this star? We gotta get higher was the hint, but nothing's really coming to me. What are you doing there, Tanner boy? Tanner. Come here, bud. Come here. Come here. You sit? Sit. Good boy. I have an idea. I think that was the right idea. I just don't think I executed. Banner's here! Alright, so we got the fan. Thank you for the hint, Stexon. I did get it. I saw you, you tried to give me some more guidance, but I think I got it, like, right before you typed that out, so thank you. Alright, now... we probably have to do that again with a connector in your hand, right? That would be my guess. That's also how you get the connector out? Yeah, Tanner? You okay? It's okay, kiddo. Alright, let's give it a shot. Why not? Where'd I put the second connector? Oh, yeah, I have to get the... well... wait a minute. I don't know how we're supposed to do that, because In order to get this out, the block needs to... Tanner, it's okay. Yeah, because in order to get the connector out, we lose access to all 3 of the blocks. Tanner, stop. It's what's going on, bud? What's wrong? Not in trouble. You need to stop barking, okay? You doing, Cooper? You need to go outside? Is that what you want? You want to go outside? Yeah. Alright, I think he wants to go outside, guys. So I'm gonna go let Tanner out. YouTube, I'll be right back. Hey, YouTube, welcome back. Sorry, just trying to make sure I don't trip over all my own cables. Hey, but welcome back. Tanner is outside. He wants to go out and hang out for a bit, I guess. May have to go get him whenever he wills it. But okay, so here's what we're doing, is we gotta try and get over there, but the problem is, in order to get that second one out, the way I did it last time is I had to use every one of the cubes available. So... I don't know if that's gonna actually work or not. But maybe it will. Hang on. Let me think about this for a second. So we start with this. Oh. Look who's back, everybody. We start there. Okay, you can pick that. That's what you have to do. Okay, I got it. I got it now. Yeah, you all right there, Mongo? It's okay, bud. Hi. Yeah, you gonna help me solve all the world's problems? Yeah. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Oh, no, no, that actually does not work. Should do this. Oh, yeah. Nope. Also does not work. Yeah, so when I pick this up, it drops me down, and I can't get back up. Because you can't climb while carrying it. So yeah, so here's my hand, right? So I got both hands. One hand's on the mouse to pick it up. I'm not moving. All I did was click. All I did was click. And it throws me down there. And then, yeah, if I take this off, then this shuts, so I can't just jump up. But yeah, again, just so you guys can see, both hands here. And just move a little closer. So here we are, right? I did not do anything except click. But yeah, because of that, now I can't use the box to fly up and drop it over. The gate stays open, so you should be able to pick up the block without moving. Yeah, but I literally just showed you what it does. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say. Pro team must have patched that. Yeah, so is there a different way to get the connector out? I don't mind if it's just spoiled at this point, because it's like I figured it out. I know what to do, but obviously there's something really weird here. Yeah, not from this puzzle. Yeah, so Sexton, can you just tell me which puzzle it is and where to go, please? Because otherwise I'm gonna Google it, because it's like, alright, we found something, but it's, but they do some weird physics stuff. Alright, the first puzzle. We have to do something similar, Stexon says. Oh, I was half a second too late on that one. Dang it! Okay, maybe I need to place this a little closer, huh? Okay, so yeah, it looks like this is the intended way. Okay, so we broke the connector out. If we go back through here, will it reset? No. Okay, good. Whee! Alright, there we go, we got it. How was that, Mongo? Mongo's watching me right now. Thank you, Stexon, much appreciated for all the help. I think that's everything in here. Although, it does look like there's something over there. So how do we get up there? Let's take a look and see if there's a something we can use the laser for over there. Maybe there's an elevator or a hidden switch somewhere. You have to be a platforming god to get it. Okay. Well, I'm not a platforming god, but maybe I can do something. What do you think, Mongo? Do you think I can get this? What do you think? Think I can do it? He says, only if I give him belly rubs. I'm gonna need both hands for this, kid. Now he's saying, don't question me, mortal. Right, Mongo? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Yes. I think we may be plugged into some kind of machine. What do you have to go on? What else could possibly explain all this? I don't believe in demons and evil wizards. Perhaps you have it right after all. Perhaps, who knows, right? Listen, there's something else. Maybe it can help us. Ever since I got here, I feel like something was wrong. Place plays tricks with you, you can't get your head straight, but I think I know a way to find out the truth. Thinking about some documents, I kept finding references to this password. I think it might be some kind of library master key, but I don't know how to use it. You don't have to go anywhere without me, and I'll tell you. Alright, well, there we go. Okay. So where would you even start to climb up here? That's where I'm wondering. Mongo, you're a master of climbing. Do you have any suggestions? Or pets? Well, I guess we can do that, huh? Good boy. Alright, sounds like Tanner wants to come back in. Go to the left of the 3-block, 2-block connector puzzle. Okay, I will do that in just a second. I'm just going to go grab Mr. Tanner boy. Yeah, I think I explored those at the beginning, Stexon, before you got here, but I'll go check them again. Give me just 1 second to go let the dog in, okay? Come on, Mongo. Alright. Real quick. Mongo, say goodbye, okay? Bye-bye! YouTube, I'll be right back. Hey, YouTube, welcome back. Tanner's back inside. Come here, Tanner. Come here. Yeah, so I already looked around in here and didn't see anything. Like, not even a way to jump up there. Oh, that's the one where we did the big thing, right? Yeah. This guy, right? Yeah, behind the Iron Curtain. Yeah. So there's these ruins here. Yeah, it looks a little suspicious. So do we have to float back up here using this puzzle? So am I going to need to reset this puzzle, I think? Because I don't have access to the blocks. So I'll probably need to reset this puzzle. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I need these blocks. I don't know if I need this block. Oh, almost had it. Oh, whoops. Sounds good, Sexton. Sexton says just, best to keep one up there just in case. Which, yep, I can totally, totally buy into. As long as it doesn't weigh me down or anything. Yes, Sexton. I did know you can break lasers with your body. Oh, hey, look, I have the crate out here. And now it's stuck in it out there. Oh, almost made it. Damn it. Alright, I jumped a little too early that time. Oh, dang it. So close. Alright, we're gonna do this one more time. Also, Texan, thanks for the reminder that I can break lasers. I didn't even, like, put the 2 and 2 together on that. I knew you could do it, but I'm like, why are you bringing... Oh! So, thank you. Well, I got a fan. Alrighty, let's see here. So is there some place to attach the fan over here, I wonder? Hi, Silver, how are you? Whatever's going on here, I'm sure it has something to do with the tower. Everything is telling us not to go there, but everything indicates that we must. Unless you're wrong and Ilum's right, or you're both wrong, or there is no right. I think you've been taking this thing in the archive too seriously. I'm sorry to hear that, Silver. I hope you feel better. Alright, so... where does this thing go, then? Alright, well, hang in there. You got this. Okay. So we got the fan, but I don't see anywhere to use it. I mean, this is the only place I know of, and... let me go take another look. Yeah, because we had to restart. We lost everything. Just take a look around here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm sorry to hear that, Rabbit. Rabbit missed the bus. Too cold to bike? I'll skip A this week. Yeah, definitely look after yourself, alright, Rabbit? Oh, you can tell him next week. All right, I have absolutely no idea where the hell I'm supposed to put this second fan. So I guess I'll just drop it right here for now. Grab this box. We'll go grab the other fan. He's going too fast. He came a couple minutes early. I ran, but he just zoomed by. Sounds about right. Alright. So I've got 2 fans, a box, and I can grab a connector if I really wanted. Okay, now I have a connector. Okay, so that fan's back on. And now there's a box up there. Where did my box go? Oh, it's back up there again. Okay, I got it. Alright, so what are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do here? Use the box to start your platforming adventure to get to the top of the temple. Just a guess. Possibly. But we had... Stexon was telling me we had to use this thingy. So, I don't know where we're supposed to go, but... Yeah, let's give it a shot at least. Better than just sitting around here. Welcome back, Stexon. So I got the second fan. I also still have this box, and I don't know where to go. But yeah, I got 2 fans, I've got the connector, and I have a box. I don't know how to get up there. Behold, my stuff. I definitely feel like I missed something, but I don't know where. Top of the dilapidated gate, you need to jump down into a hidden fan motor, attach the fan to the motor, and fly to the top of the start. So, from the top of this gate, I need to jump down and there's a hidden fan somewhere? Damn, so does that mean I have to go back over there again, but this time I have to carry the fan? Alrighty. I have to fully reset? Why do I have to fully reset? Because I can get back up there. Oh, no, wait, no, actually, no, I can't. Because, yeah, I can't take the gate. Unless you can find a better way to get the fan onto the hidden motor. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is the gate, right? So... I could hear it too, but the music was being very frustrating. Here's the hidden motor. It's right there. Yep, I see it. Yep, so you gotta jump down onto this thing. Unless there... Oh, no, actually, no, wait. No, we don't, because we got the, Yeah, I'm thinking we can use the block. Yeah, Stexon just hit enter as soon as the thought hit my head. Yep, exactly. We have the block. Whee! It's Pink Floyd, said Silver. Okay, I thought I saw something that said use for a minute, and I clicked it, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. A dark side Easter egg. Okay, so it doesn't actually do anything? Oh, that's still cool. We found Pink Floyd. Alright, so is there anything else I can do in here? Well, that was interesting. It starts the opening heartbeats to the album. Oh! Well, I did turn off the music, so that might explain why nothing's happening. Alright, so before I get DMCA'd, let's get out of here. That's a fun little Easter egg. Alright, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Let's turn the music back on. Hopefully it's not an issue now that we've left the area. But alright, sounds good. There's another Easter egg in 2.5 if I'm interested. Yeah, I might try it next time, Stexon. Let me know. We'll look at it next time. But I do want to kind of wrap up here. Been going for about 3.5 hours, so I'm a little tired and want to spend some time with my dog and my cats. But yeah, this is awesome. That's a really fun cameo. As a music lover, I was like, oh hell yeah. But sweet. That was don't know if it was worth all the extra effort, but it's fun and I like that. So yeah, thank you, Stexon, very much. Thank you so much for walking me through that. All right, so there you guys go. We have officially unlocked World 3, and we can go unlock that here in just a second. I should say we have all the keys for it, right? And we're making progress. You know, we solved 2 levels of the tower, and we've unlocked the 3rd one. So now we just need to collect enough sigils to get them. But and we've also got admin access, and we're talking to somebody. So thank you very much for hanging out. I think this was a pretty productive day. Sorry for all the interruptions, but you know how it is with pets. You gotta do what you gotta do. But that's gonna do it for me, YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time for more Talos Principle. Bye-bye!